Hello everyone, my name is Brian Reyes, and this is another daily devotional. Now today, we're going to go to page August 26th, and the title for today is Good Enough? The Bible verse for today is in the book of Acts, chapter 4, verses 11 and 12. Jesus is the stone you builders rejected, which has become the cornerstone. Salvation is found in no one else, for there is no other name under heaven given to mankind by which we must be saved. A speaker at my church distributed a questionnaire that had these questions on it. If you die tonight, will you go to heaven? Why or why not? He was conducting a survey and we had to mark our answer and turn in the paper. I admit I panicked a little. It's alright thinking you'll go to heaven someday, but this was a concrete question. If I die tonight, will I go to heaven? Not if I die in a few years or a long time from now, but if I die tonight? So that is a good question. I personally wouldn't know. As we were marking our sheets, the speaker read some responses he'd collected previously, mostly from teens. He said the majority of teens either said they would go to heaven because they were good people and better than most of the people they knew, or they said they wouldn't go to heaven because they sinned too much and they weren't good enough. Although some of them added that God was still working on them, so they hoped someday to be good enough to go to heaven. So a lot of people have different opinions on this. Some people say yes, some people say no. What about you? If you die tonight, will you go to heaven? Why or why not? Before you answer that, you should know that all the teens gave the wrong reason for whether or not they'd go to heaven. They were all wrong because they based their salvation on themselves, not on Jesus. They won't go to heaven on their own goodness or for being better than most people they know. And they won't not go to heaven because they have sinned too much, unless they aren't willing to confess and give up their sins. So everyone's wrong. You won't not go if you sin too much, unless they don't confess their sins. Those teens and you and I will be able to go to heaven for only one reason, and it's the same reason for all of us. The only way to God is through Jesus. There is no other name under heaven given to mankind by which we must be saved. That's Acts 4, chapter 4, verse 12. Trying to reach God any other way is like needing to cross an ocean, and Jesus offering you a boat that he gave up everything to purchase so you could make the journey safely, and you saying, "No thanks, I'd rather swim." We can confidently answer today's question only when we accept Jesus as our Savior. Our only contribution is to hang on for the ride of our lives. So, of course, the only way to get to heaven is by accepting Jesus. It doesn't matter how good, it doesn't matter how religious, it doesn't matter how smart you are. It only matters if you accept God. This has been another daily devotional, and I hope you liked the lesson. I'll see you in the next video.